And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we continue with the Quiet Pelagian. This is Map 3, A Frank Exchange of Views, yet another outstanding title. A Frank Exchange of Views. This kind of reminds me of that old Simpsons episode where the Germans are trying to buy the nuclear plant. If you know it, you know it. Hope you enjoy this map. It's decently expansive and it's pretty tricky, so I hope to be able to show you some good ways to go about it. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Helmet platform. As always, we're playing on the Ultraviolence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 114 kills to be had. We have 4 secrets to find, 72 items to pick up. So with our trusty pistol, let's grab these 2 health bonuses. And with our pistol, we're going to take care of this zombie man and this zombie man, and then we're going to duck in, grab the shotgun, yes, to avoid the shotgunner's gaze. And then we're going to give the shotgunner a taste of his own medicine. We're also going to lure, if we can. Can we lure out the... No, I guess we can't. I was hoping to lure out the imp in there. But first I want to take care of the shotgunner. That's more important. And this is the mysteriously hiding imp. So let's pick up the ammo that's in here, plus these 2... up these stairs, up these two health boni. And we do have some enemies in the other building, of course, across the way, but we have still more enemies to take care of here. We have this chain gunner, we have a zombie man, and this imp. More ammo over here, which alerts those enemies, which also alerts this Kako. So, and then there's going to be another Kako alerted as well. So I'm hoping we can kind of make it quick here with this Kako, but it doesn't seem to want to cooperate. Yeah, I assume both of them are going to be right on top of me. So let's take care of the second Kako, I guess. Whoop. Unless they take care of me. Okay, so that's one Kako, and that's the other, and there's the shotgunner that almost got the jump on me, but I was a little too quick. We're going to take care of just a couple of gunners here, because that's just going to cause some trouble, and we're going to grab some ammo. I think there's going to be a couple of zombie men coming. That's okay, at least one, so let's get rid of it now. Head up these stairs. We're going to take care of an imp, I guess, after he takes care of me, and then turn left, pick up a little bit of health, a little bit of health bonus, and some ammo. Next step, imp on the stairs, dispose of it. And there are 2 imps in this room. Dispose of them. And then there is a chain gunner and a shotgunner. So get rid of the shotgunner first. And then if you can, get a good jump on the chain gunner. Yeah, so now pick up the chain gun. So now we have that legitimately. And there's a well-placed enemy here, a shotgunner next to the switch. Yeah, so now we got the jump on the shotgunner. We'll go into this room, just pick up these other bonuses, these other boni. Armor and health, and we're going to head down before we proceed because there's just too many enemies jumping around here. We do want to take care of them so they don't come sneak up on us. There is a chain gunner just up above. Oh, zombie man, and there's an imp up there. There we go, but there are also some mancubi. Let's be careful, shall we? And now, we don't need to get rid of everybody else. I think that might be a little bit more than we need to do, but we'll get rid of... The Mancubus don't move around, by the way. They stay where they are. So now we're going to go ahead, and we're going to hit that switch, and we're going to cause all sorts of havoc. So take out your chain gun, because as soon as we press the switch that we didn't press before, there will be a Revenant popping out, amongst others, and that's never a good time. So... There's a chain gunner there. Whoops! Oh, I thought he was too low. All right, well, let's unload on that Revenant. Unload on that chain gunner, but step back quickly because there's not only another imp. Actually, we'll keep our chain gun, but there is also another chain gunner up here. Yeah, so you don't want to get hurt too badly. Yep. So I think we've cleared everything out, and now we're going to go ahead, grab these 2 armor bonuses. There will be a shotgunner around the corner. And some imps and a zombie man. So let's go ahead and grab these goodies. And 1 shotgunner there. Now, this will lead us basically to the exit-ish area. That's going to be the last area we're going to go to with the blue key. So we're not going to go there now, but that's where that is. But we are going to continue here for a moment. We're going to take care of this shotgunner, and there are 2 armor bonuses in here. Don't forget them. They're easy to just walk by. So don't walk by. There's a chain gunner to the right, so be careful. So edge your way out to the left. Well, on the right side, but for the enemies to the left. And now you can go ahead and take aim at the chain gunner. Now we have the super shotgun, so we have some good weapon progression. Let's go ahead and take that out. We will be needing it. We don't have the backpacks. We won't pick up those shells yet, since we're pretty good for shells right now. Pick up these armor and health bonuses. And now basically, once we go ahead and run up here, grab the shotgun and the yellow key, we will have 2 Revenants and 2 Hell Knights. I like to go to those stairs and kind of have the poles help a little bit after I get my cheap shot in. Right? Take a little bit of cover, and then you have a little bit of infighting. Nope. Guess the Hell Knight got the jump on me. Oop, almost got caught there. Alright, and the Revenants should be 1 more, and the other Hell Knight also 1 more. Alright, so we lost the stim pack's worth, so grab the stim pack, grab the rockets that are in that little alcove, and then just hop up here. Yeah, just run up. It doesn't look like you can run up, but you can because this is an elevated platform. So grab the box of shells. Now we're going to head out this way. Grab these 2 armor bonuses. This is the start, but don't dilly-dally here because there are Revenants waiting to fire on us. So we're just going to go up to this familiar area, take out your regular shotgun, and just right here, we have 2 enemies to take care of before we try to get the secret, or make some maneuvers to get the secret anyway. We're also going to get the second secret shortly thereafter. So there is the Hell Knight that's now been exposed, and we have an even worse enemy. Oop. Yeah, so stay away from the wall. The window, I guess, and we have an archvile right here. So let's go ahead and blast them with our super shotgun. And that's that. And pick up a little bit of health for our trouble. And now we can head down to where those enemies were firing at us, and now we can kind of like start culling that. Yeah, we can probably let the enemies make a mess of each other up there. There we go. Get some cheap shots in on the Mancubus. So at least we're done with that enemy. And now perhaps with the chain gun at this range, just being mindful that the missiles from the Revenant are deadly. Just keep an eye out for that. And use this pillar as a hold point. So we'll try to get rid of all the enemies here, including the remaining Mancubus. And that's that. There are some armor bonuses down here. So let's go ahead and grab them. There is a... Oh, yes, there are some 2 chain gunners in here. Whoops, totally forgot about them. Sorry about that. That is definitely something I should mention. So inside here, yes, 2 chain gunners. 2 shotgunners, excuse me. So let's pick up the ammo. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go grab the secret. So let's head up here, and we're going to race over to jump to that ledge. Not technically jump, I guess kind of strafe run, but you get the idea. That's assuming I can do it properly. Okay, there we go. Oh, brother. Okay. Slow down, classic Doom walkthroughs, so everyone can see what you're doing. There we go. So now we're going to head over. Now what's down here is the next area we're going to explore what the second secret is. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of these enemies for now. And around the corner is our first secret, and that's going to be a Berserk pack, and we're going to face a Revenant and some Pinkies for our trouble. So... there we go. And we can use our Berserk Fist for the 2 remaining pinkies, and now we're done with that. So that's secret number 1. Jump down, there's a shotgunner to the left, another shotgunner to the left, and this area is now clear. Do pick up the ammo, that's always nice. Chain gunner right there, and a few other enemies, such as zombie men and imps. So now armed with the L key, we can go in here, grab all this wonderful ammo, take out your regular shotgun. There's an imp hiding here, well placed. As he picks me off. Oh well. Do what I say, but not what I do. And then we're going to go ahead, before we get the second secret, dispose of the Hell Knight that's guarding it. So take out your super shotgun once you wake him up. And now we can go ahead, and how do we access the second secret? We press that panel, which looks fairly nondescript, but it does do something. And with the enemies gone above, we can kind of make our way up here, grab some more ammo. And yes, do take the opportunity. That zombie man very rarely moves, so unless you remember to pick him off, you will have 1 enemy left at the end of the game. So down there, you see there's a little bit of a pool or something. So go ahead, hop in. There are 4 health bonuses. Grab them. Press the switch that'll allow us to get out. And yeah, tag that second secret with the wonderful supercharge. Never say no to a wonderful supercharge. So that's how I get both those secrets and in that sequence. So what's left really is kind of like the remaining area, subject to just taking care of this last trap before we head over that way. Get around the corner. All right. Whoa. Okay. Yes, there will be a Revenant and some imps and some shotgunners here. Yeesh, I'm like a little delayed on my narration in this map, I find, or what the heck. But in any event, it's pretty, there's a lot going on. Maybe I'm just not remembering everything. Who knows? I don't want to make excuses. So what's happening down there is there's a blue key that's going to allow us to get out ultimately, but there's a rocket launcher and a bunch of rockets. Behind us, once we jump over this wall, will be a pain elemental, so be ready for that, but we're going to have to take care of business with our rocket launchers. Let's go ahead. Grab. Grab it and get out. Now, before the other enemies can come here and cause us too much trouble, such as this. Thanks for nothing, guys. Yeesh. Oh, brother. Yeah, we have to be mindful, too, that there are... there's a Revenant there firing off its rockets. So, yeah, I did take more of a beating than I would have preferred. But such is the way. All right, let's go ahead. We'll take out our rockets and deal with this somewhat annoying Revenant. We're ready to take care of the Hell Knight. The Baron, though, hasn't come out. Oh, and there he is. Okay, speaking of trouble... 3, 4, 5 usually will do it. No, not today. Well, then I guess it'll be 6. Do pick up these health bonuses here. And if you want, you can rocket the imps above. We're going to need to go up there. Let's go ahead and pick up all these armor bonuses. And I'll be mindful, there is a shotgunner down by the way. And this Revenant, who's probably injured at this point. Yeah, there we go, because I did hit him with a rocket. So what are we left with now? Well, we do have to take out our rocket launcher. There's another secret we're going to get to, but we do want to have the Hell Knight come out. We're going to try to give him a little bit of trouble with the barrel. And then maybe a rocket or two. And that chain gunner does pop out at the same time. Now, we're going to go ahead now for our final secret. Yeah, there's a couple of enemies kind of beside it, but since we've disposed of the enemies inside the secret, now let's take this lift, which is hidden around this corner. We can take it up, and this is the final secret, and now we have everything. We should be just short a little bit of armor bonus, and they're just sitting over there. So as soon as we cross the threshold here for the shade, if you will, the light, there will be an archvile popping out, and he's ugly. Oop. Well, as long as he doesn't wake anybody up, I guess he's not too much trouble. But there was a potential, of course, for him to wake up a Baron and wake up... Yeah, so you get the idea. So let's go ahead and take care of the zombie man and the imp. And we have 2 enemies after this. Let's pick up all these wonderful armor bonuses, or boni. And we should be basically done with all that. Yeah, we have all 4 secrets. Did I say 3 secrets before? I meant 4. Hit the switch, take the lift, fall down. 2 more chain gunners are going to come out once you grab the blue key. So fire off a shot, and you should be done. Yeah, we'll just pick up a little bit more ammo. We'll take a quick peek, make sure there are no survivors. Doesn't seem like there are, but we'll head up. Maybe we'll just grab the ammo. Sure. And then we can get through this door now, which takes us to the exit. So we'll hit these locks, which are now open because we have the yellow and the blue key. We'll do our final count. Yes, 120 kills, the 4 secrets, and all 72 items. You know what that means. Yeah, you bet it. We're done. And that is what was a frank exchange of views. It is a fun map. There's a lot going on there, my goodness. A lot of well-placed enemies, well-placed secrets too. Really quite enjoyable. Really enjoying this WAD so far. I hope you've been enjoying the series. Hope you've been enjoying the walkthroughs. If you have, do hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos that I upload. But for now, that is it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us today, and I'll see you next time.